so this is it's a review of the Moosoo Handheld vacuum cleaner with a powered head. I'm going to show you a bit of a comparison with my favourite one, which is the Dyson V8 Absolute. I'm not going to compare it in detail, purely simply because this was around about £400 when I bought it, and this was around about £150 when I bought it. This was my first Dyson Handheld, which is absolutely fantastic. The only thing that I've had to do on it is just replace the battery because the other one stopped. But great to have lying around for the house or the car. So I'll pop that to one side. This was bought primarily to use in one of our shops, just so that we didn't have to use the Henry vacuum cleaner. But I've been so impressed with it, I've actually kept it at home for about the last month and been using it. It really isn't a patch on this with regard to ease of emptying and things like that, but it does the job that it's supposed to do, and it's actually got some benefits over and above the Dyson. So I'll go through all those. First of all though, what I'll do is I'll dismantle this and just talk you through the setup of it and what it does. So move that out of the way. Right, so it's made up of 3 pieces. First of all, we'll take the powered head off. Then we'll take the extension off, and all you do is just press these buttons and take it off like that, and then you're left with the vacuum cleaner itself there. With the extension, it actually collapses down, which is something that the Dyson doesn't do, so easy to store in a cupboard or something like that. And that's your powered head there, obviously with a rotating powered cylinder. Some of the accessories that you get with it, you get a little knife, which is used just to cut the hairs and anything that gets wrapped around there, and a brush just to give it a clean with. You get a brush nozzle, and you also get just an extension nozzle for it there. So they clip on really easily once you get the right thing. So that's clipped on there, it's not going anywhere. To take it off, you've got to remove it. And then this one, exactly the same, just make sure it's keyed to it. It clicks in, and the nozzle rotates around like that. Not the best brush head, but as I say, for £150 you can't complain. Right, I really like the fact that you can extend this. As I say, good for storage, but also depending on the height that you are, you can set it to what you're using it for, whereas this is fixed, so that's a little bit different. So the battery, there's a button on the back there, and if you press that, the battery comes off. There's 3 lights on the side that show you the charge that's in the battery. That just clicks back on. Right, I'm going to empty these two just so you can see the difference, because I think that's the biggest downfall on this, the emptying. And so I'm going to empty the Dyson first, just so that you can see. Now, you take the extension off. This is really simple to open. And when you do it, it gives it a bit of a jog so it gets everything out. And basically what happens is you lift that up like so, the bottom opens and everything drops out. You might get some fluff caught up in there, so you've just got to get your hand up to remove it, but that's it. And then pop that back down again, close it, that's it, done and dusted. Now this is a little bit different. So what I recommend that you do first is this button here, press it, and you actually take that off. This is the filter there, yeah? Right, when it's off then, you come round to the side and you've got a little click on. Press that, it opens, and you can take your fluff out. Now, what you might not be able to see, and what it hasn't really done this time, is you get a lot of fluff caught up around this top bit. And if you have a look on the bottom, you've only got a really narrow space around there for anything to come out. So what you end up having to do is take that off to get any fluff that's stuck up there or any debris, and then goes back on, close it, get the filter, pop it back in, make sure it's the right way around, and you basically, it's definitely not the easiest, I struggle every time. And that always happens as well. Pop that back in. Right, there's a little lug there, that has to go into that. And once it's in, it just clicks back into place. So not the easiest way to empty it, but it definitely. Right, so let's see it in action. So we'll pop that on there. There's your pickup. As I said, when I turn it on, you press the button, then you can leave go of it, and that's your boost button on the back. When you boost it, also boosts the brush as well. So press it, going round. There's the boost button, press it, and it increases it. Press it again, and it decreases it. It's actually quite quiet. Just use that in comparison to the Dyson. So you've got a boost on this as well, so we'll put it on the low setting. That's quite a bit noisier, and then when we increase it, it's a lot noisier. As I say, when you take your finger off, it stops. So that's the putting together and the emptying, and now let's see it in operation. So again, don't forget you've got your boost on the back there, and you just need to press the button once. Right, now we'll have a look at, so I've got a parrot and there's all sorts of mess goes into places, so we'll just pick this up. What I'll do is, I'll turn it on, then I'll do the boost for it. Right then, so you can see it picks up really nicely there. We'll just put the brush on and I'll show you that. I don't have much faith in the brush in all honesty. It's very, very rigid there, but let's see it. I'll just, we'll pop it onto the top of the fireplace there and you can see it working. So let's move that around. Right, okay. And it's on full again. Take this up. Right, so you can see it does exactly what it's supposed to do, and it does the job really competently for £150. See, it's picked everything up in there. You can hear it all rattling around. So relatively easy to empty, but not the easiest. Right, let's see with the extension on and it working on the rug. Right, so I'm 6 foot tall, and as you can see, fully extended, this is perfect. And as you swivel your arm, your wrist, the head swivels as well. It's really easy to use. Easy on rug, but really easy on tiles and on wooden flooring. So again, I'll turn this on, the powered head will start going, and we'll see it picking up. Now, it picks up easily on that, and because we can see it picking up the dog hair. But what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to turn it on full. It's picking everything up there. Not as good as the Dyson with pet hairs, but nevertheless, it's still doing a very good job. It's actually great with dust. So one thing that I didn't say to you, the head has got lights on it there, some LED lights. And when we first started using this, it's amazing how those lights show up hairs that you don't see when you stood up, even with the lights on. It just picks them up and you can zoom in straight onto them. Really good vacuum cleaner for that. Let's just try it on another rug in there and I'll show you. Now, it always defaults to the 7 kPa, so when you switch it back on again, that's what it'll be on. And if you want to put the boost on, you need to press the button again. Now, this mat, this entrance mat here, it's really difficult. Even the Dyson struggles with it, but we'll see this in operation with the hairs on it. So again, turn it on, put the boost on. See the lights come on the front there. Put the boost on. And it's picking everything up there.
So even though it's a ribbed rug, it's still getting all the dog hairs up. You see the light on the dog there.
And last but not least, we'll see it on a hardwood surface. You probably won't see much because it is vacuum regulated, but you'll see the light and just exactly what it does. So switch it on. Now you can see, if I turn it off, you can't see any hair down there, but as soon as I turn it on, you can see it all, and that's a really quick build up from the dogs. So if I go over it on the low kPa there, and then back again, you'll see it's all gone there, there's no more. So you don't need to have it on full blast, but as I go along you'll see the hair, and you see it all getting picked up. Obviously normally I go a lot faster than this, but I just want you to see it. And then there's some more, and into the corner, and that's that. And you just turn your wrist and the head turns, and you just go after it and turn it off. Right then, so in summary, if you want an all singing, all dancing, really powerful, last year lifetime handheld powered vacuum cleaner, maybe it's the Dyson that you want. If you want to replace something, a cylinder vacuum cleaner, for example. But this, I have been really pleased with it. So in summary, it picks up fantastic. I do like the 2 power settings on it. Over and above the Dyson, I like the fact that you can set it going, take your finger off and it still operates. The battery life is not as good as the Dyson, so I can have anywhere from 20 minutes to nearly 40 minutes on the Dyson, whereas with this I think it's might be about 20 minutes and 12 minutes I think. In all honesty, the way that I use the vacuums, I've never ever run out of power. It's just a case of putting it back on charge when you're finished. What I may not have shown you was the lights, so I'll press it. So that just showed you that you had the full power on it. But that is something that I really like. It's very easy to store, and that's it. Yeah, so the summary is definitely something that I'd purchase, definitely a recommendation. Really glad I got it. Probably keep it in the house for another couple of weeks, but then it'll be going to the shop and it'll just be used there.